y'all? Down Henley the Ranger, you know what it is. Shout out Light Fresh Podcast.
Bro, we are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast in the building. You already know what it is. Morning day. It's morning day. It's morning. We're in morning. All is not lost, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna give the post game reaction breakdown. Everything that happened, that should have happened, and that didn't happen, and that actually happened. We're gonna talk about it in today's show, man. I can't drink, but I wish I had a drink.
You need a drink?
Oh boy, I'd have been toe up down in New York City.
Cause be
off the stoop with it. You heard me? I'd have been like old girl was on the phone in the bodega.
God.
That's really like she really captured
essence
of how I really felt. How I wanted to make a phone call and just go off like she did. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to call Zion. I wanted to call Austin Deculus. I wanted to call, with a name like Austin Deculus, you would think that you would be a man of some gumption about yourself. You know, you only got a block for Herbert, bro. Well, I digress. Brodie,
yeah, please
introduce
do.
yourself.
Please do. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Aye Brodie, Lightning Strike Podcast. Welcome back, y'all. It's a riveting Tuesday. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LSBoats15 on all social media platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on X, but we're not on X. We're on
We need to be
IG. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. And we are on TikTok. What's going on with y'all, man? Before we get all the way into things, I see people still joining the chat. How was your day, man? How was your Tuesday?
Mine?
Yeah, but the only person I'm moving with.
My Tuesday's been long because, you know, I got back early Tuesday morning and I'm just haven't really crashed out. Wait, I really, honestly, have we even got that much sleep?
I'm telling, like, by the time I got home, you know what I'm saying, did the whole get all the way back, check in. I walk in the house, lights still on. What is happening around here?
Boy, hey, that be the thing though, right?
What is going on in this establishment?
I came home and the windows cracked and the AC was on.
I'm like, what is this? It's after midnight. Why is the lights on? Why are people still awake?
Geraldo, it grinds everybody's gears right now. We're gonna get to that, Geraldo. We're gonna talk about it, brother. We're gonna address it. But I'm with you, man. I just, you leave and it's just a whole bunch of debauchery just happens. It's like, y'all forgot the way?
I was so confused. And boys wasn't on nothing when I walked in, just scrolling on the phone. Like, wait, what? I'm like, you good, shorty?
Yeah, man. It's a day of somberance. But no.
But yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Overall, it was a good weekend. Had a blast. Got to see York. See what the York was talking about. You know what I'm saying? See what it was.
Yeah.
See what it was hitting for. Did you enjoy yourself?
Man, I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie. All things considered, you know what I'm saying, wasn't the result that we wanted. But the hospitality of the people in and around the city was dope. Especially for the tailgate. Shout out to the people at Boat Pride Worldwide for putting on an amazing meet and greet, and then spinning the block on a tailgate at MetLife. They did their thing, man, for real.
Yes, they did. That they did.
Yeah, they really put it together. And shout out to all the fans who pulled up for that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. That was love, man. It was a lot of Charger fans, and you had a concentrated amount in the tailgate area. We didn't even see the other tailgate area, and then you had them spread out. That was they had enough park. I think they had more parking than SoFi.
It might. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot for sure.
We walked over 8 miles. Like, I think they had parking for days, bro, because it still went on across the street, way back there, bro. Like, that was a lot of parking, bro. Like, yeah, that was a lot of parking.
It definitely was.
Vicious amounts of parking.
Definitely was.
And I felt like every spot was like a tailgate spot. I didn't see any definitive, like, this is only cars, it was like because every parking lot we went into was just people were tailgating out the back of their car.
Basically.
It was tame. I would say that the Giants tailgate is tame, right? It's a mild rendition of a tailgate. It's more like we pull up early, we throw some burgers out for the homies, no tent, no canopy, and you just do your thing and that's it. They have buses. The buses confuse me. Like, you bringing in charter buses, like, where the hell are these people chartering buses from? You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting. Overall, shout out to my cousin Vula and Joe for holding us down, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for the love, the hospitality, opening up the doors, welcoming us in, saving us some money. You know, I'm always about saving some money.
Boy, whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
Say that's a whole lot of money.
So, just so you know, if you ever go to New York and you go into the MetLife Stadium, Newark is the better airport to fly into. Is nearly the stadium's right there.
Absolutely.
Right? If you're being cheap and you're like, man, the JFK deal is just too good to pass up, you can pull up into JFK, and I'll give you how you take the tram to Howard Beach Station. You take the Howard Beach Station to Jamaica Station, Jamaica to Penn to Secaucus. When you get to Penn Station, you gotta go to the New Jersey transit side of Penn Station, and then you take the Penn Station to the Secaucus line. Gotta take the Secaucus, you know what I mean? It's right there, son. Your word. Like,
you spent too much time in the city.
You gotta take the Secaucus line. And so you get on the Secaucus line, and on game days, only on game days at 9:02 do they start the Meadowlands train. It goes right to the stadium. So at the Secaucus Junction train station, wait till 9:02, walk down to the Meadowlands track, and it runs directly to this train station on game days. We're gonna get our revenge. We're gonna avenge that. I'm going back for that. Definitely doubling back for that. If we play them like 3 years from now, I'm going back to that game because we got to get I got to go watch us get our lick back.
Need our lick back,
man.
Definitely do.
Yeah. So it is easy to get. I like that. I like how on game days they specifically, and it saves you a lot of money because before the train you could take the Uber. I don't know how much the Uber is, but if you just wait till 9:02, that train full of Giants fans and opposing team fans is packed, and you just take it right there. That's one thing I do appreciate about New York is the mass transit system and the ability to move a massive amount of people at one time. And it wasn't even from the JFK to Secaucus, that whole little thing where I landed at 6, I got there like at 8 o'clock, and that was me just like moseying around. So yeah, about 8. It don't take that long. Once you get if you go to this train straight, if the trains were straight, then it would have been like 40 minutes. 40-minute transit time from JFK to Secaucus Station to the stadium.
It's your new favorite word.
Secaucus. That's all I heard, bro. Like, you gotta go to the Secaucus. You gotta get on the Jersey side of the transit. And it's like, it's the tale of two cities, bro. It literally is the tale of two cities. And I was thinking like, this is going to be confusing. This is going to be hard. Literally got on there. And when I left Penn Station, it's like a 15-minute ride from Penn Station to Secaucus. I was like, man, because I was almost going to
Mike's.
Hazelett. What do you say?
I'm from Secaucus.
Oh, Mike's from Secaucus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro, we'll get into it.
Let's get into it, man.
We want to tap in with the people first, and then get into it, or
yeah, let's see what because there's a lot of comments. I was over here just ranting.
Man, I had the longest monologue ever.
I know.
You people don't give a damn about your Secaucus trip. They want to talk football.
What's good, Parnell? Man, and I go up here, and then the thing popped back down. What's good, fellas, with your stinking arse? What up, Agent? What up, Agent? Our O-line is trash. Man, tell me about it. Tyree, I told you it was a Tulane and Hampton game. You wasn't lying, bro. Them boys went off. Hey, Ken, definitely, Boatman, we will see you Sunday, brother. See you Sunday.
My guy, we definitely will.
Our O-line has been issues, but the front office did nothing to fix it. That's what Gerardo says. It got worse than last year, which is crazy. Yeah, the game versus the Giants reminded me of the Texas game last year. It doesn't matter if our wide receivers are better. The O-line is key for our offense. We're going to touch on this, Agent. We're going to break it down. I think we're going to break it down. Tyree says, Zion sucks on them stunts to the inside. Always does, bro. It's like, yeah.
Like, share, subscribe,
I
and
hope
continue to comment.
Yeah, Rick said, I hope to May Boozman take a Greyhound home. Tyree said, I love seeing the fans, seeing all the fans. New York parking is like the old Q. Why we give up on a run? That is $1 million question, Tyree. Nick says, I'm going to vent, man. Our defensive schemes suck bad with a rookie RPO quarterback. Stack the box and use the spot. Nick, I agree with you because I pray that Jaden Daniel doesn't play Sunday. Because if we let a rookie, I think we'll be better prepared. But I'm like, you could have kind of went into the Washington playbook and been like, hey, man, let's just use the Washington playbook for this.
Shall see.
Hey, everyone, just got back from New York 1 hour ago. Pappy back in the building. Happy, safe return. Pappy is just everywhere. You just see Pappy.
My boy, well-traveled.
Rick, we got humbled. Now we're ready for real. Oh, yeah, we got humbled for sure. He says, Mike says, I'm from Secaucus. You're from Manhattan. You're jealous of me because your girlfriend is Cadden Beastie Boys. Miss Rowe, welcome back, guys. Shout out Miss Rowe, Boat Biz, y'all grooving and fellas and ladies, y'all grooving and moving.
We gonna see y'all Sunday?
Yeah. Says, no, I'm from San Diego. Those were Beastie Boy lyrics. Oh, okay.
For sure.
Miss Rowe says she's still hurt. Ortiz says, better be on the phone cooking up a trade on it. We went from Port Authority on bus drops right next to tailgate. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. What you got on TikTok? What you got on TikTok, man? Let's get to
Dead in this thing, man. Hey, man, check your Yahoo and I need your shirt size, bro. Check your mail. I got Bolt Up Lightning says boat game was good. Hype Sleepy says we lost because of the O-line. Yeet says, how do we feel about that last L we took? Ouchies.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I wish our O-line was healthy. Wouldn't have lost to the Giants. Yosika says, number 4 says, why do we still employ Bradley Bozeman? He has to have some dirt on Joe Ortiz. Diego says, yo, digging the hat. Appreciate you. Money Mike says, everything went their way and they only won by 3. Herbert just needs time. The defense balled out. Beto says, good. And you, bro? I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. Diego says, blessed because we still breathing. Absolutely. Chargers need a better O-line. We out here handing out free wins, dog. Tyler says, should the Chargers bring back Melvin Gordon?
Is he still playing football?
SD Chargers Move 70 says, what's up, brothers? What's going on, my man? How you? Nigel says, what's going on, fam? What's going on? How you? Eat says we can only win if our O-line is healthy. Our O-line is cooked. Says the SD Chargers says the minute Alt went down, why wasn't our general manager making the trade, calling every other GM in? PF Fish says, I miss Joe Alt. Same. My opinion says, man, that was the sloppiest game I've seen of Herbert. The entire team played badly. I needed 2 days to cool off. Yeah. TV says, bro, it was sad, man. SD Chargers. Move 70 said it was a non-conference road loss. Chill. I like that. Y'all will hear me touch on that perspective here shortly. SD Chargers says, get Perriman and Mac back.
Hey, Ruth in the building.
Landon says, boat fam. Kanasha says, boat gang of Don Bang. Ray says, we need this win on Sunday in LA. SD Chargers says, after loss, some fans talking about our draft. Our fan base. Ooh, that's a good one. I got a little razzle-dazzle for that, too. Dro, what's good, man? Dro, when you coming to see us, man? I know you got the family situation, bro, but tap in with us, man. Damn, y'all really was going crazy.
Yeah. Let's get to this.
It's a hell of a practice. We get to it.
All right, man. Let's get to the first segment of the show, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of lying to myself. My immediate reaction.
Dog. What is it? What you got?
The O-line. We need some depth. We need like quality depth. We don't need like starter depth. We need quality depth because we're in the depth of our O-line, right? And it's like it's too much of a fall off from our starters. All we need the current O-line to do is just be okay. Not great, okay. And they can't even be okay. And it's very concerning. Like, you need depth, and we don't have it. And that's like, it goes back to what people were questioning at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, we brought Boozman back, we brought Zion back, brought Slayer back, Jameer Sawyer. We brought him back. We brought Pipkins back, and everybody was just like, and we only added Becton. And everybody's like, what are you doing, right? What are you doing? Because there's going to come a point where these guys got to play. God forbid all of them got to play at the same time, and that's where we're at right now. And you add in Austin Deculus, and it's just a catastrophe across the line. There's no prominent spot. And I hate to like be negative, but what they put on film, bro, like 2 games in a row, we haven't protected Herbert. We have not protected him. Like, I get it. Defense gave up. They struggled at first, but defense showed up, bro. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line, and they get a stand when we need it. Like, we watching DJ yelling at I don't know if y'all seen it on TV, but DJ, after he made that hit on Scatterbull, he got up and he told them guys, let's go. Let's get this right here, right now. He was in everybody's face. And they made that stand, and that O-line fumbled the ball. I can't put this on Herbert, can't put this on QJ, Ladd, Keenan, none of them boys. That was straight on the O-line, bro. We got a drive, we're going down. Next thing you know, you get 2 false start penalties. Now we way behind the sticks. We go from a 3rd and 2 to like a 3rd and 12. Then you get a holding penalty when they pick up the first down, when he put it in position, and we got to go back because you get a holding. We had 14 penalties for 107 yards, bro. It was atrocious. It was atrocious output by the offensive line. Herbert was running for his life the whole time, bro. Like, he would hike the ball, and they made the Giants' already great front look like juggernauts. Like, if you had Madden on 99 and you lowered the computer AI to 0, that's what it looked like. And you put it on rookie, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
The only good part of the game that they had, the offensive line, I ain't gonna lie, they held it somewhat together. They were good in the run game. Wasn't great, but they were good. And Hampton finally got hot. And Greg Roman, bro, 41 times, bro. It wasn't working, bro. You gonna get Herbert killed yourself. Like, why you dropping back 41 times with this line? Why risk it? They wasn't stopping Hampton. That's a coaching adjustment, bro. Make the coaching adjustment and say, you know what? Hey, Herbo, love you. Keenan, love you. We about to run this ball, though. And if you would have ran it and made them play honest football, you could have had that play action that could have gave him time. But no, you still wanted to, like, I'm going to pass it. When the man running for his life, you want him to die. The hell? So offensive line and Greg Roman, I'm blaming on this one. That's my immediate reaction. You go.
Is there some left for the rest of it?
What Coach Riddle talking about? Find a new team.
Bro, you know how I get.
Man, shut up. You heard me? Before I get like old girl was on that phone.
So I'm going to start off my immediate reaction with shout out to the Giants. Took advantage of everything that was presented to them, that was given to them. Early game, you know what I'm saying? For us, West Coast team, you know what I'm saying? Basically a 10 o'clock start for us. We didn't have the energy, but they did. I don't know if you could see it on TV or through the, you know what I'm saying, through the telecast, but dude, they called Jackson Dart name in that stadium. That place erupted, bro. When they were doing the call-outs, when they were running out, introducing the offense. Player announcements, they called him last, you know what I'm saying, like intentionally, you know, called everybody else first, called him last intentionally, and boy, that place erupted. Stood up. Pure energy, and that energy was with them the entire game, right? Just loud, you know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously, they deferred. We got the ball first. We go down, but we don't convert. And that first series for the Giants, it was like watching a college team from a play calling perspective and from just a energy perspective. Everybody's on their feet. You know what I mean? They standing up. You got to stand up just to see what the hell going on in there, and they just loud. Every time, you know what I'm saying, they needed to have it on third down, Jackson Dart makes a run. Somehow we don't see this coming. Chains keep moving. And we never really adjusted to that. It's like they was running a college offense all game. And we never adjust to it. It was like RPO, RPO, RPO. And then as soon as you kind of bite, we're gonna throw like a little 10-yard pass or whatever the case may be. And they convert. So shout out to them, picking a week to introduce him to the franchise. We don't got no game film. There's no tape on Jackson Dart, and he came in and executed what he needed to do. And that just, I think, caught us all the way off guard. So that's my initial reaction. And then we've already hit the offensive line and hit it hard. But what I will say about that, right, is somebody touched on it earlier, man. Like the fan base is all in disarray. You know what I mean? Yeah,
There's no
like
need to be.
yeah, like the whole organization is on fire. Like, give me a break, bro. Like, we lost the game. Did y'all think we was going undefeated? You know what I'm saying? And just overall, bro, there is no way you can plan for Slater and all to go down at the same time during the season. You know what I mean? Like, that's a one-off. You know what I'm saying? So do we have some health concerns? Like, absolutely. And I said this last show, like, it isn't anything that any other team isn't going through right now. Like, a lot of NFL teams are hurting right now, like all over in important positions. You saw Tyreek Hill go down last night. Lamar Jackson. Even Washington, it's still in the air if Jaden Daniels is gonna play, and Terry McLaurin. And they down Austin Eckler for the season. So everybody has some injury adversity that they got to get over and overcome. We are not exempt from that. And do I think there's enough moves to be made within a week after a one-game loss? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, we made a move. We made a move today for an offensive lineman, but by show of hands, who all knows who this guy is? And if we're expecting him to come in and make everything right, it's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? So I think we gotta prepare. We gotta prepare what we got until the cavalry can get healthy and come back.
At least the 2 out of 3. At least just get the 2 out of 3 healthy.
Yeah.
I just realistically, what I'm shooting for is to weather the storm, right? Until the two come back healthy.
Exactly.
That's what we need. Because we seen what with them inserted into the lineup, what potentially we have. You know what I'm saying? And it's not great, but it's good, right? Those two add a significant value to our lineup.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the exposure, the sudden drop off is, I think, what annoys the fan base the most, and it's the usual suspects. You watch the film, you see the injury, and it's always Zion Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's familiar with these names for all the same reasons, but they're not going anywhere before Sunday,
no.
Right? And in my best, guesstimation, the play calling has to change. Like we gotta
run it.
Yeah, we're back at the spot where we were last year, right? Where we didn't have much time to throw the ball. So how did we neutralize that? We ran the ball like 25, 30 times a game.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing
until we get
back to a traditional hardball style offense where we run the ball, we tire everybody else out, which, a series or something sets up a play action that we know, given the right amount of time, Herbo can execute at this rate. 4 games in, it's almost safe to say QJ down there somewhere.
He been balling his butt off, bro.
Yeah, so I think we already touched on Greg Roman, and I think the play calling just has to change just a little bit. Lastly, to wrap up my immediate reaction as well, I won't go so much as to say there was a little home cooking, but bro, some of these penalties that we had, I don't know if the fix was in, or you know what I'm saying, what the what the sports bettors had to gain on this game, but man, we didn't. I don't think we got a good whistle. But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it definitely. We didn't definitely get
I
the
don't want to
benefit.
sound like a thesaurus of losers, but it didn't feel like we got a good whistle.
You know what I dislike the most? It's not that the refs gonna blow their whistles, right? And that's what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when they blow them in strategic and key moments, and it's like things that are questionable. When Dante Jackson and I don't know what the receiver, when they threw that deep Jackson
in the end zone,
yeah, and it was like, bro, that is
the ball wasn't catchable.
Yeah, and they made that play. Defenders make that play all day long. Receivers and defenders wrestle back and forth. They are called. Normally they call the egregious pass interference calls, where you clearly got an advantage. Ball was completely overthrown, out of uncatchable, and they still called it. And it's just like, bro, we had them off the field. We got some good field position, and you just basically gave them 3 points. You guaranteed them a score. And it's just like, and it was just like two people, Greg Roman and the offensive line. That's who I'm gonna blame because I can't hear you. Your mic muted. So yeah, that's just that was a downfall. I think that Roman should have made adjustments to just run the ball 41 times to 12. And I understand we don't have depth at running back, but you got Haskins. Did Haskins even get a carry?
I'm not sure. I don't think him or Amani really ran the ball.
And then we had still returning freaking punts.
Ooh, child.
Like,
ooh, child.
It's like,
shout out to him for catching the ball and not muffing it. But boy,
but the dancing.
After that,
it was just too much dancing. It was just too much. Just go get it. Go get what you can get, bro.
Bloody hell.
Go get what you can get. But yeah, man.
We fucked it all up.
You want to address some of the comments? It's a lot of comments, bro.
I know it's a lot of comments. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. Keep sending your comments. I know everybody getting they vents out, and we love it. The healing starts.
Parnell say, my ninja 68 and 79 was out there looking confused.
Boy.
Bro, like they don't, honestly, man, that's the thing that I didn't want. Pipkins and Slayer lined up together, side by side. That's a recipe for disaster. He gets beat out of the stand so fast that it just looks like he's just selling.
Man.
And it's like Zion, we get the same leg whip over and over with Zion, bro. His man is beating him, and he always just manages to get the left tackle hurt.
Let me see. Dirt Rose says, nobody had film on Dart for real, but dang, spot somebody, please.
I told y'all that. I had to film. My SEC.
They should have just called you on.
Yeah. I put it in the. I was talking about it.
City says, back to square one with the O-line mafioso. He says Hampton balled out.
He did. Man, that boy was.
Yeah, he did.
That boy, come of age game, 12 carries.
King Jung Ya says, first home game for me. Any advice on the tailgate? Get there early.
9 o'clock, be there. 9 o'clock, be in the parking lot.
Man, pace yourself.
Don't be like Tyree in your seat having a medical emergency.
Stop sending my boy Tyree strays, man.
Guardian say, where was OG? Nobody. All right. So let me break the game down within the game. So people that overanalyze and overthink it. It's nothing to overthink. If your quarterback cannot get into his drop, if the play calls for a 3-step drop and he can't get 1 step, then that means the timing of the receivers can't get into their routes. So what he's looking at is not the full picture yet. He can't even go through the progressions because he got people in his face. So the receivers not getting to their route, that's what it was. Ball coming early to them, they're not expecting it because the timing is off. So now their hands aren't ready or anything. So it's the O-line, once that domino falls, everything else is going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
If your O-line fails, you're going to look like trash, complete trash, because again, your quarterback didn't get into his drops. Receivers didn't get into their routes. And so now the ball is coming out earlier than expected. You've seen it with QJ too. It was more so QJ made the cut, but he wasn't completely separated, but the ball was coming because Herbert had to throw it or take a sack. So all that timing and all that mesh was off. So you're not going to see a guy like Gaston. How you going to get the ball? He ain't even got to his route yet. He got a chip and then get into his route. He ain't going to, he get the chip off.
By the time he turned around, the ball already selling either over him, going out of bounds because he ain't there yet. Like you said, he had to at least bump somebody off their pressure.
Like that play where he threw the ball and they got the pass interference call. Herbert doesn't throw that ball if he doesn't get pressure. He threw that ball because he was like, bro, I have no time. I got to get rid of it. So he threw it way before Ladd would have been there because he was like, Ladd going to just turn around and make a play on it. But if the timing is right, offensive line blocking, that play, Ladd continues on, catches it, probably beats the one defender and gone to the house because there was no safety over the top.
Taylor Marie says, confused why they didn't run the ball more. Christina says, poor Herbie, it's so frustrating. We do need to run more. Somebody in here, Luke's car says, Ladd dropped 3 first downs. Taylor Marie says, Ladd had a bad game. My question to y'all, and y'all can hop in the comments. I asked this in real time. Are we on Ladd head pause like QJ when QJ drops balls in key moments, or does
I can't even be mad at it, bro.
Does that not happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it only reserved for QJ? Man, I'm not saying we got to bash Ladd. I'm not trying to put one down to lift the other one up. I'm just saying have that same energy across the board if y'all gonna be out here.
Ladd didn't drop any for an interception. Ladd wasn't even there. Ladd got upended. Herbert threw it to where Ladd was going to be. Ladd got clipped and flipped up in the air, and they called it pass interference.
Where you at? KP says when Ladd dropped that first pass, it was all downhill. It was
but it came so quick though. He did drop it. No lie, he had 3 drops, but that ball came so fast he wasn't even expecting it. That's why he looked. He looked like what the like. But again, Herbert hyped it, and they was in his face.
Yeah, it was quick, right, Tyree? Keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. I knew this was gonna be a thing. Told y'all way back in training camp. Everybody drops the ball, bro. Yeah. It happens.
Timing is everything, bro. A lot of these routes rely on timing and trust. If it's not coming when you think it's coming, or it comes early, it kind of throws you off. And if you're not ready for it, I gotta say, none of those throws that he made to him cost us the game. What cost us the game, granted, for as bad as they played, we were still in the game.
We had multiple chances of winning that game.
But it came down to just they got pressure with 4. They got pressure with 4. It literally looked like the Chiefs and Eagles game, the Super Bowl, where just Mahomes didn't have time.
So yeah.
And then the thing is, you can't. One of the fans was saying Herbert should have ran. What running lanes was he going to run to? The man had to turn his back and take off running. What running lanes? He can't step up because there were no running lanes to step up. There was no pocket to step up into.
Even that last drive where he took that sack, it was like as soon as he hiked the ball, he was already running, trying to get out the pocket. And it's 2 people barreling down on him. 2 people already barreling down on him.
And the 2 from the backside coming. They didn't even have to send a blitz.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, we can go to the...
Hey, we in there. Who balled, who stalled? Who balled? I would say definitely QJ balled out. He held his own. QJ did what he had to do. Hampton balled the hell out. And I would say Tula balled out, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking, for me, I'm taking Tuli. I'm in order of precedent. Tuli had a astronomical game. That was one for the ages. That was real video game like numbers. He did his thing. And then QJ, or actually I'm sorry, then Amari Hampton. It was good to see him do his thing, which I understand everybody's frustration into why he didn't do his thing more. But again, that goes back to play calling. And then for the 4th week in a row, QJ has been a model of consistency. So shout out to him and everybody else who balled out. And who stalled, I'm going to just keep it simple. The offensive line. I don't even got to get into.
Hands down.
Yeah, the stall is the offensive line. Like
hands and Coach Roman. Definitely. Yep. Because it fell on coaching because we had a portion of our game that worked. And usually it tends to be like that. If your team isn't good at pass blocking, they're usually good. They're usually better at run blocking.
Mm-hmm.
And that they were okay enough for Big O to make adjustments to his run game and start getting heated up and finding what was going to be working for him. He knew what was going to work. They couldn't get him to the edge. None of those guys could beat him to the edge. And once he got to the second level, he was just muscling those dudes. He walked the one guy, I think it was a safety. He walked him all the way up for like 3 or 4 yards. It was just a beautiful thing to see. But definitely offensive line stalled out on us, bro. Like, and Coach Roman stalled out, not adjusting and saying, you know what, we're not gonna go for 41 passes this game. Because we wasn't down enough to go for 41 passes.
No, I think we tried to get it all back at once instead of just being methodical in our approach. We just we wanted to hurry up and turn the tides real quick, one series, rather than just
shout out Roof too, man.
Pound on
coming through.
Yeah,
you want to say hey to Roof?
Hey, Roof.
All right, let's get some of these comments. Tula and Hampton had career days, and Greg screwed us up. Hey, that sucks, man. You have a career day, and it wasn't even a major L. Like 14 penalties, offensive line, 2 turnovers, and like, you still only lost by 3.
All of that. And we still only lost by 3. It's like the worst possible game, everything that could go wrong, and we lost by 3.
And Desmond, that's a great point. Desmond says, John's offense wasn't threatening enough for us to not run the ball. I said this, I was calling this during the game. I said, Jackson, they don't want Jackson Dart to throw.
No, that was a college.
Once Malik Neighbors went down, it was like, they did like this. It was a game of cat and mouse. It became, if you spot me, dump off over the middle to the wide open tight end. If you don't spot me, run. That was the offense.
Especially after he took that hit on that long run that got called back, but he tried to stay up and be tough. Got sent to the blue tent, so that's when Russell Wilson came in for a couple of series. But after that, after they came out after half, that offense was cooked. Like they wasn't on nothing.
Man, it was so simple. It was such a dumbed down, stripped down.
Simple.
It was such a stripped down, and penalties gave them that one score after second half. Penalties gave them that score. And then they got the 2-point conversion off a penalty. So you just sit back and you just go, man, all right, we know offensive line, bro, we just probably gonna have to come a power run team until we can get Becton and Alt back in the lineup together, because Commanders game ain't gonna be no easier. The Giants, their front 4 is like elite. Those guys are elite.
Yeah, and they
Brian
have
Burns.
Yep, all the people that are just
man, they kept coming. Everybody was eating.
You're talking about all the people who coming off the bench that's cooking.
And this is, like I said, I couldn't find 4 games, and this is a surprise 4 game. I said 13-4. That was my prediction. This is one of the 4 games I couldn't find, because realistically, but on to bigger and better things, man.
Moving right along.
Yeah, we got to catch up. Get to the lightning round, man. I mean, I think we did. We touched on the lightning round.
Telling you, we done.
It was, DJ played great, but that hit that he put on Cam at the goal line, bro. That just shows you how much that dude wants this. Like, he wants this year to be that year. He is out there game after game, laying it down on the line, bro. He ain't just talking. He walking that walk, and he's doing it, bro. It was like a hit stick type hit. He put Scatterboo back in his place, folded him like a lawn chair, bro. And I loved every minute of it. Deion Henley tried to decapitate Jackson Dart down the field, boy. He tried to take some. He was teed off.
I'm telling you, like, is that second half, they was like, nah, man, we not doing that no more. As far as
I wouldn't even say, Desmond, I wouldn't even say we came out flat. I would just say the offensive line, when Alt went down, it expedited every issue. It's like the dam just broke. Once Alt went down, the dam broke. It was like 4, we had a couple holes, and it was some leaks, big leaks. Once he went down, the dam just broke and flooded the whole town.
Yeah. Rapid fire, lightning round. I mean, we basically gave everybody
Slayer doesn't need to be on that. I think.
They flowers.
He said Slayer needs to move to left tackle. Have you watched
Sawyer?
I'm sorry, Sawyer. Have you watched Sawyer play? Like, I know they can't sit in the film room. I know they can't go right now and watch film and be like, oh yeah, we did good. Bro, they need Coach 30. I need Coach 30 to do some film breakdown on Chargers offensive line from Sunday because that's how egregious it was. I wouldn't even show up the film. I'd be sick. I got bird flu.
Long form COVID.
Yeah. Is it a short form?
Long form.
But yeah, we on it today, man. And I'm probably gonna be beating this. You're gonna hear it repeatedly. Offensive line.
Listen.
Because there is blame. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking on the season. The season ain't over. I'm not saying, oh, the season, like, I'm not selling it. I'm not abandoning the team. I'm just telling you, it was a line, bro. Jesus. Guys, man. Protect Herbo, dog. Can we protect Jay Herbo, man?
At all costs.
My man was just running for his life. He was so, bro, when the last time you seen Herbert express emotions? When he got sacked before that final drive, when he got sacked on that big, huge third down, where you say, remember he was going to run.
Yeah, he didn't even get to throw the ball. Yeah, didn't get to do nothing.
And he slammed the ball and started screaming. He like slammed the ball down and he was like so upset. And I was upset with him, bro.
Yeah. I know that. My boy Jimmy in the building. He said, "Man, F J.K. Scott. What did I tell you in real time when it happened?
You gonna shank it."
I said, "My boy done sold. He done sold when the lights are the brightest.
Hey, he gets that
when
shank.
we need some optimum field position with
it's crazy.
That bit didn't even go over the 40."
It's crazy. He will boom. He will come out and boom a 60, 70-yard punt. Boom. I'm talking about Gia. Like the one where he got him pinned down, man. He put it on 1 yard line. He put him on one.
Days.
You like, man, okay, JK. And then he gonna give you that shank.
Boy, when we needed it, you kicking out the end zone. Boy, we looking at this kick just unbelievable. Crowd juvenated again. They all like,
Did he run over to FanDuel and place a bet? FanDuel right there.
My boy got to be investigated. I'm telling you, he must have went there pregame to the FanDuel headquarters and placed him one.
You know, I want to point something out. Going into the stadium on the ride in, on the train, like looking at like the stuff, like the FanDuel here, it looked like North Korea. Like it was just like these buildings and nobody around, just trees and these buildings. And there was no cars in the parking lot, nothing. Like when we got to the stadium, there was no cars in the parking lot really. And then we had to walk all the way around the stadium and then see.
And then boom.
But you know what I do respect, I do like about MetLife? It's a trash stadium, by the way. Compared to SoFi, it ain't even close. It's trash to me. Brodie was like, oh, it's not bad. Brodie always try to be like, it's not bad.
It wasn't bad. Like it wasn't bad.
Hey, bro, you go under for the concession stand, you can't even see. It's dark and dim under there. It's depressed. Depression. Then you walk out to the seats.
What else do you want? We ain't got them.
You walk out to the seats and
all I'm expecting to see is Batman, you know what I'm saying, throwing me up in against the wall for a 3.5.
Bro, it looked like the federal penitentiary building downtown right off the 101 in LA, bro. The little federal, that's how it looked. That's what it reminded me of. I'm looking, but the cool thing, what I was trying to make, the cool thing that I did like was they gave the fans an experience. The players, they walk past the fans going to their parking lot where they park their cars. So
that is tough.
The fans get to interact with the players as they walk to their cars, which I thought was like extremely cool. Like I was like, oh, that's dope. But the rest of the stadium, bro, poo. It's poo. It's
Sorry, you know what type of time I'm on.
It's poo. That stadium was so lackluster. And I'm like, they spent billions of dollars on this stadium. It's just like a concrete blob with a whole bunch of parking. Extremes amount of parking. And it's just like that gray stuff, that the scaffolding, they're like, they just doing permanent construction. That scaffolding and stuff, bro. That's what it looked like. It just, yeah. SoFi has a spoil, bro. I'm telling you. I go to other stadiums now.
I'm not gonna lie about that. It do.
I just look, bro, and I just
yeah.
All right, bro. Let's get into the boat report, man. DJ did everything that he was supposed to. Heart and soul of the defense, led the defense. Tula just, man, you couldn't ask for much more from him. 4 sacks.
Nah, my boy was cooking.
10 big, and he could have had way more sacks than that because he was pressuring. He had Dart running for his life.
Yeah, he was cooking.
I would just say the defense as a whole really held it down, really kept us in this game. Yeah, you could look at the scoreboard and say they gave it 18. They gave it the first opening drive, but that's kind of hard to understand because rookie quarterback, no film on him. So you really don't know what's going on. And that's where coaching comes into play. And I think Mentor just didn't make those adjustments quick enough. And then on some
Additionally, where they got the ball, you know what I'm saying? Almost the start of every drive was already in our field. Like, you know what I mean?
It was
Like,
right on that 40. Every time. It was right on that 40.
We already in scoring position.
In Scatterbull and them run hard. They're hard runners. They're not like electrifying guys, but they gonna get the most highlight-worthy 2 yards. He gonna, like, honestly, you got to ask yourself as a defender, do I want this? He had 24 carries, 77 yards.
Yeah.
That just tell you where his game is.
And for a team that was already down Tracy, they moved him to starter, spelled him with Devin Singletary, but I'm watching this dude run the ball like 3 times in a row and don't come out the game.
Don't come out the game. Didn't he go in the pass? Didn't he go into the slot to catch a pass?
Yeah, like any minute I was just like, man, Brodie gonna pass out there.
Like they got no depth. They literally got no depth. The fans I will give the fans that respect. This team 0-3, rookie quarterback. They showed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't.
They showed up, bro.
For those false starts, like there was a reason. Like it was
loud as hell, bro.
It was. I mean, I didn't go to Brazil. Can't speak on that. Been there every game since. Hands down, the loudest of Vegas and the Denver game. Easily.
And this is an 0-3 team, and these people, I'm talking about when they called the starters out, they was like hype. When they called Scatterbull, they got hype. When they called Dart, they didn't shut up for the rest of the game.
And they called, I think, Malik Neighbors before they called Jackson Dart. And you know what I'm saying? So
Dart got a standing ovation.
Yeah, already lit for Malik.
Man, you seen nothing but Dart jerseys coming into the stadium. Like this dude hadn't played a down yet. And these fans were packed on the train, packed the stadium as best they can. It didn't sell out, but it was concentrated. And it was like for a non-sellout crowd to be that loud and that extreme, bro, these people didn't sit down. They had us standing up because we couldn't see. Old dude in front of us, he had to be about 79, bro. Had the little big old hearing aid in his ear.
Him and his wife both had on binoculars
and a big old hearing aid in his ear. And this dude standing up, arthritic hands. He just as loud as he can, bro. And I'm like, why can't SoFi be like that? Why? We too pretty? We got an amazing, great team, and we failed to show up for our team, bro. We failed to show up. And I'm the Denver game, bro, it's too much orange. We got to fix that as our fans. We need to give that advantage to them. Because I'm telling you, the fans willed them.
Yeah, definitely did.
Willed them. I'm talking about Scatterbull looks like he stopped, and you hear the fans, go, Scatterbull! And next thing you know, he get 2 more yards. He like pushed out, and he jumps up, screaming.
He hyped up the crowd. Yeah, he's screaming to the crowd. Dart screaming to the crowd. Like that thing is a XP boost plus 10. Easy.
Yeah, I know. It's just rallying. I think that's how Scatterbull resets the brain damage that he's getting. The fans, it's like a balance. The waves.
CTE. He was like,
yeah, he's a wrecking ball. But I got to give credit where credit is due. The Giants fans for an 0-3 team, bro, they showed up. They showed up. Yeah. And they was in the parking lot like, y'all gonna whoop us, but we gonna have a good time.
Everybody, there was probably like 2 people that we interacted with pregame who actually thought the Giants was gonna win. Everybody else was like, man, y'all got it.
And it was like, we here to see Jackson Dart, bro. He's the future. He's the future. And I must say they was respectable. At no time did they get out of pocket when they was winning. Did they look at us like,
No, it was actually way, way better than
I was expecting like,
I thought he was going to throw hands on the way out.
Yeah.
For real. I was like, dang, bro, we're going to have to fight our way up out of here. I'm going to be on one of them videos. Or just saying, and you just see swinging overhand right, just haymaker. All the way up out of here.
Ty, it doesn't make me scared. It just makes me concerned about the O-line. That's it, Micah, on TikTok. That's it, Makai. That's it. O-line, that's what I'm worried about. That's my concern. Because Hampton, beautiful performance. QJ, beautiful performance. Lad ain't gonna have those games that he had every game. Keenan still showed up. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about that. I'm worried about that O-line. Because the O-line didn't perform. Herbert couldn't perform to his abilities. You can only make so much magic, bro.
Yeah.
Man was out there fighting for his life. But let's go to Big play breakdown. Biggest play was that run by Amarian up the sideline, bro. Just how he popped it to the outside and just took off. And that's what we talked about when we
breakaway speed.
That's what we talked about. Like that separation right there. Like people go, oh, he's just big back, and he hasn't had that time to separate. Wasn't nobody catching him, and he showed that. Ain't nobody catching him. Once he gets to that third level, if you ain't on him, he's outrunning. He outruns the third level guy. So we got us one. We got us one, bro. We need to get him a counterpart to help offset and keep him fresh. But we got us one, bro. We got a future running back with the Chargers. We got us one, dog. And you see he's getting better and better every game. He's understanding it. He's putting it together. In every game, you give him more, and he's taking it, and he's rolling with it. Man was out there. He had Brodie thinking that was Trey Harris on the catch. He's like, "Ooh, Trey Harris caught that and made that move." I said, "Boy, that's Omari
Cooking.
So pass pro, pass catching, and running the ball. This dude and he's only getting better. What you got?
My big play breakdown is I'm gonna go back to that Derwin James stop, because it was huge and we needed every bit of it. We just couldn't convert it into points. But man, just watching that guy's like I said, his energy. I don't know if they showed it on TV, but you could just see, like, prior to that play, like, he was at everybody. Like, we will not give up this yard. And he had everybody locked in for one play, and they got the stop. But shout out to DJ. Huge play. I know it's 21 points, but you got to put it in the context, man. Bad field position every time, and they just found a way to hold them to 3, giving us a shot at winning. You know what I'm saying? And in a game that was, even with everything that went wrong, was still very winnable for us. So, yeah.
Let's get some of these comments.
They over here.
Yeah, that white on white was fire, Tyree. Man, we lost in a good white on white uniform. It's fresh out there. The NFL don't want to point out team weaknesses. Tulane and Hampton. Desmond says Tulane and Hampton had career day. Oh, we got someone. Desmond said John's offense wasn't threatening enough for us to not run the ball. 100%. Tyree says, so you can't blame Herbo if they not designed runs for him. They were scrambling for lives. Desmond, we threw the ball 3 straight times after the goal line stop too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You know my opinion of the NFL. Derek says, you know my opinion of the NFL game. NFL wanted us to lose. They did not want us undefeated, just like Major League Baseball did not want the Padres be the winners of the West in Major League Baseball. Desmond says, I'm cool with that too. We didn't run any 5-wide sets. Like, come on, Greg. We always have an early game where we come out flat. True. And now we had the Commanders. We got to get hyped in SoFi. You know what? That's how we get the O-line going. Put your butt in the seats. Powder blue in the seats. That's how you get the O-line going.
And I just checked. What did we check? Yesterday, tickets is going for the ultimate low.
It's like $42.
Yeah, like all the bandwagon fans or the fair weather fans, I should say, they off the rails already. Tickets to get into this upcoming game is already cheap. You know what I'm saying? You got no excuses. Come to tailgate.
You can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us there's a reason why you are not at the game, bro. We at the games. We at the away game. We in New York. I got to New York at 6:00 Sunday morning. I jumped on the plane at 9:00 at night, traveled across from West Coast to East Coast, minimum sleep, called Brodie as soon as I got off the plane. Let's get it.
Straight like that.
Walked up to the stadium, brought our tickets, went to the game.
Got our tickets on game day.
On game day. So don't tell me it can't be done. How bad you want it? Put up or shut up. Then I got home this morning at midnight. Didn't get in the house till like 2:00.
Amir, ain't nobody paid no $400 for no tickets.
Who paid $400 tickets?
Amir said,
man, we paid
extra cash for that. Some of us can't put down $400 for tickets. We didn't put down $400 for tickets.
We didn't put. I can tell you right now. You know how much we paid for a ticket? $103.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like $103 for. We was in section 131, row 29.
And that was literally an hour before the game started.
An hour before the game started.
I'm in the tailgate. Tyree got me on camera eating a burger that somebody brought me.
That he didn't give me a piece of.
And I'm drinking a drink. And we like, let's get these tickets right now before we forget or these shots get to taking effect. But yeah, man, it ain't really no excuses. Like I said, this week's game is already discounted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all might as well go ahead and pull up, come kick it with your boys, and walk in the sofa and give our guys some extra juice.
Bro, we need y'all, man. We need every single fan in that seat for the rest of these games. This is a great team that we have on the field, and they need all your energy, bro. The Giants game showed me that fans matter. That energy that the fans bring matter, bro. Like if you ever played sports, bro, and you've been down, and that's why like, when you watch basketball and the team is down, next thing you know, they round off like 3 buckets, right? And you're getting hot and the fans back in the game. Why you think the coach call a timeout?
Especially like in the NBA, but this is more so true in like college when you realize like, how did they come back from like 18, 19 down?
Because the fans.
It's when them fans get into it.
When I played sports and we like amazing school. Fans were crazy. They travel on the road and had that pocket of fans scream. It made you jump higher. Like in practice, you'd be doing, but in a game, you jump even higher because of fans. Like they got you diving for stuff, bro, that you quicker because the fans are screaming. And you just, I'm telling you, bro, fans take you to the next level, bro. Because why you think players, when they do something big, they get the crowd into the game and it's just that momentum shift in the stadium. Why you think opposing team, they got to deflate the sails of the crowd? Crowd is important, bro.
Why Kobe was so effective. Dagger, shut up.
Bro, why you think Duke got a home court advantage? Why you think Seattle held it down for so long? People hated to play in Seattle. The 12th man, they said it was so loud, it was ridiculous.
Telling you.
Them fans screaming, going crazy. Bro, we got to bring that energy in SoFi. Telling you, you could play the ticket game, man. Buy it right before you go in. I guarantee you're gonna find something affordable. That's how we do for all away games. I ain't paying $400 for no ticket. I buy that mug when I walk up there.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'll be standing right. Hold on.
I'm trying to tell you.
On my phone. On the app.
$400 to get here. Ain't no way I'm spending that on a ticket.
It's 2 apps I go to. Game Time and TickPick. Them 2 apps I go to for last minute tickets. I'm about standing right there before you go into the gate where the dude gonna scan you, buying a ticket. And playing the roulette game, bro.
Put my tickets in my mama name. What we got next?
Shit, put my tickets in my now. This is a big one, bro. 14 for 107, bro. It was so many flags, and it was some flags that was deserving, and then there were big time flags that wasn't deserving. Pass interference on Dante Jackson when the ball was clearly overthrown, and that was like a ticky-tack thing, and they got to slow it down in the stadium to make it look like egregious, right? Because it was a bang-bang. You didn't even notice. If you're watching it in real time, you didn't even notice it.
I feel like a lot of our flags, too, came, like, after the play. Like, you know, like, not like the right as it happens flag that comes out. It's probably...
It was like, let me think about it.
Yeah, it was like, play's over. We like, oh, man, defense done held. Everybody holding up their fists. You look up at the screen, you like, flag?
Where the flag come from?
Where that come from? And
like they threw
the foul, passing it for you. Like, wait, what? The wrong judge calling it. Like,
it's like it wasn't even your call, bro.
Yeah, the judge who's not even closest to the play is calling
umpire making the line judge calls and stuff. You like, man, that ain't even your call,
man.
So that was.
Did you get your picture on the stoop? Tay, we passed one, man. We didn't even pull over. We had the Aki way though. We did have the Aki way though.
We had the Aki way, and we got bonus content at the Aki way.
Got some bonus content for y'all, so y'all make sure y'all tapped into the pages after our editing process.
I wish I knew how to make beat. I wish I knew how to make, because I would make that confrontation into a beat for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be live.
New York is a. If you like the people watch, bro, New York is the most funnest place to go people watch. Like, it's so much going on. You ever watch a video and like it's just a whole bunch of things going on? That's New York. That's New York. It is just fun to sit back and watch people and just pay. If you just sit there and you just pay, maybe what we do and I realize is what makes us pay attention to the things that most people won't pay attention to.
Everything.
Like, why am I sitting in this store in Brooklyn in the hood off Clinton Street? Guy rolling in with a $5,000 electric bike, but he looks like he sleep on the street at night. Dude that's doing construction has $500 pair of Apple headphones on. Dude that's sitting at a table looks like he speaks like he just came to America. Has like a $2,000 skateboard, the electric skateboard. I'm just like, did you look outside, dude in a van with probably, I would say, $1,300 battery pack, like one of those portable battery packs. The
battery inverter.
Yeah, the Ankler, big Ankler ones that power a house.
Either that or the Eco.
Yeah, EcoFlow. I think it was EcoFlow.
Yeah, EcoFlow.
Yeah, and sitting in the van, it's like $1,300 thing. He got the van doors open. Dude sitting on the chair like he's sitting on the stoop with a bag of we in Cali, a bag of medical grade marijuana, and a dude across the street, car backed in. He got the biggest Jamaican roll bat of the finest herbs with a loose eye. His eye like all over the place. And why is he sitting in the car with his car facing them? You already know.
A good time.
And then the post office is right there. One of the biggest post office is right there. In the projects, it's like literally right there. I was just like,
it was a good time.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
But things you notice. Tow us up, boy. Tow us up.
Man. I just, man. When you ready?
Hey, you going to the game on Sunday? Pull up on us, man.
No, ma'am. You thought he wasn't going to do anything else? He says Ohtani started the series with a solo home run. Says, Caden said, I'm going to the game on Sunday. We will see you there, brother.
Pull up on us.
Caden said, sad we lost Sunday. I seen something about $400 for ticks, but maybe I didn't look enough. No, Amir, you got to wait till right before the game start. All right, man, look, just come to the stadium. You got to get in there in the first quarter. If you really, if you could wait after the first quarter or when the first quarter start, you get some good seats for dirt cheap.
Oh, it was people selling tickets. Like where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, like, there's already Chargers fans selling their tickets for this Sunday. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you didn't know nobody, it's cheap. But I know people selling great seats for the low right now. So there really is no reason.
150 for the 200 section.
Yeah, there's really no reason not to be in there.
I missed all these comments. What, Instagram? My bad, Instagram.
I mean, you got one job.
It was stuck.
But one
it was stuck on. It was stuck on what you call them. Russell McKinney say, bring back Anthony Lynn. Hell nah. Then he says,
Katie and
Craig Carr said, I think Larry McConklin needs a talking to.
Nah.
Hey, nigga said, what's up, fellas? Richard says, Joe Ortiz is a terrorist calling the FBI on him for treason against the Chargers. Whatever, Rich. We need some tacos, man. Somebody try to give us some tacos in New York.
Man, we ain't gonna go down that road today. We're gonna stay that for one of the freestyle days. We'll tell that story. Like, boy, hell no.
The O-line is certainly a problem, but for us to be a great team, we need to win in spite of it. No team plays 100% healthy or with every. And you're right, and that's why I blame Roman for this, because the run game was still effective. So we could have won with the run game, Craig. 100%, Craig. Foul. Hey, lad, hope you're having a great day so far. I had a thought today. Why didn't we utilize our tight ends to help with the pass rush? I was impressed with Conklin and Disley giving more time in the pocket. We did. We actually was using Keenan Allen to chip. We was using everybody to chip. But when it's as bad as that, even if you bring in tight ends, then you only got two people running routes. And all they got to do is just zone it up real tight and bracket people, then nobody gets open. So then what did you bring the extra blockers in for? You know what I'm saying?
Parnell says we be going live any other time this week. We'll be back tomorrow or Thursday. Actually, is it Thursday?
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. We'll be in person together Friday night. Foul Owen says, I was impressed with Conklin. I read that one already.
Yeah.
QJ is not only doing what he's supposed to do, he's playing elite right now. That he is. Shout out QJ, bro. Shout out QJ, because I was a big proponent of QJ, but this dude, I think he took all that hate and misdirected energy and said, bet. And he took that hit, and it was like, it's on. Very professional dude, man. Mm-hmm. Still humble dude, bro. Like, shout out to him. Him, OG, for coming over.
Yeah.
Signing autographs. It was a very small contingent of fans. It was no more than 5 fans waiting for the team when they was getting on their buses. And they came over and they chopped it up with everybody.
Yeah.
Those two,
that was dope.
For sure.
And Trey Harris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trey Harris came over
and said, what's up? Signed autograph from OG and QJ.
And it was Jersey fans. It was New York fans. So we had to school them on who they were going to have luck with and who they wasn't going to have luck with. And we was 100 for 100. They're screaming like, Herbert. I was like, he ain't coming out. He's not
And
coming over.
even especially QJ, even he knew like, yeah, y'all trying to y'all doing too much. But yeah, shout out for him, man, for taking the time and coming over.
Yeah, and he talked. He like actually came over. It wasn't just about signing. Like he came over and talked, like chopped it up.
That's what's up though.
Yeah, that old boy got on Becton. That was funny though. Oh boy, he's like, you ain't got no concussion. Look at you.
It looked like he had no concussion, but I'm no medical aficionado.
You don't look dizzy. You look good to me.
Oh boy,
Stop looking at that chain.
Coming down that ramp. It was like,
ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, look alive and well to me. Fans are hilarious, and like pros and cons, like good and bad. But this was more of a funny interaction. Just the way he spotted Beck. It was like, don't look like you got no concussion to me.
Nah, Nick, no reason to be. We know what the issue is. It's not like Herbert had to, and it's just a catastrophic failure. It's an O-line. It's a serious issue to be concerned about because it's like, how do you move forward? And I think they showed poise in the run game. So I think that if you switch it to just go run heavy, then because I kind of see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get Herbert that MVP, right? Trying to get him that MVP.
I think
we gotta keep him alive.
That's got to be priority is to keep my boy breathing first. That's 2 weeks in a row that he's took heavy hits. So it won't be no MVP if he laying down face down in the grass. Shout out to Lawrence, man. Lawrence talked to me all the way through New Jersey traffic, venting in my DMs. I got this man sitting in the passenger seat of New York traffic, venting in my ear and half sleep. He wake up out of his sleep. Man, in the O-line, bro. Dang, I can't believe the whole up. It's just me and my thoughts.
Slamming on the brakes.
One eye on the steering wheel, one eye on Lawrence not leaving me alone. I was like, bro, hit up Nova. All I'm worried about at this hour is trying to get something to eat. I'm hungry. We ate since the tailgate. And everybody want to talk to me. Everybody want me to be their therapist right now for what's going on with the O-line. But Lawrence said he feels like all too often that they try to let the rest of the league know that Justin Herbert is elite. And I thought he made an interesting point because it's like, we know as fans. And I think he makes a great point. And sometimes we try to go above and beyond and showing people, the arm strength and, the accuracy instead of just pivoting. You know what I mean? This was one of those games. If we had just made the decision to run and stay with the run, Justin Herbert might have 15 attempts, and that's okay that he can have one of those, 9 for 14, 122 yards, but a W. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks that we see the pivot much sooner, or the gameplay changes immediately. We don't got to try to go out here and pass 40 plus times. And
run that thing, run it, slow it down, run it, bro. And then if you run it, now you get passing lanes with the play action. Mm-hmm. Now you just get bombs. Now you just turn around, heave it 60 yards, go to the sideline, come back out. You can run a score up just like that too.
Yeah,
especially if a guy's gashing you for 5 to 6 yards of carry.
So what's your coaching grade, bro? What we got, chat? What's our coaching grades?
I will give, you know what? I'm gonna give. All right, Harbaugh gets a C.
Mm-hmm.
A C minus this game.
Mm-hmm.
A C minus. Only reason why he gets a C minus and not a D is because Jesse balances it out a little bit. Now I'm gonna give Jesse a C plus. C minus to Harbaugh because he didn't force adjustments. As a head coach, it falls on you. You got to force adjustments. C plus to Mentor, reason being, he did make the adjustments, but it was too late, and then it wasn't a significant adjustments. But when it mattered most, he put the defense in position to help us win the game. They did their job. They made a 4th and goal stand, and nothing more you can ask for them. They didn't fold or anything. Penalties put a lot of those points on the board for the Giants. So C plus to him. Give an F to first F of the year to Roman because this was a horribly one of probably his worst games that he called. that I've seen. And it's just for the mere fact that you went away from what actually worked. Like, I don't know if you're trying to reinvent yourself as this passing quarterback, but even in the passing game, it's not dynamic enough to quell a defensive line to respect you. So you had a run game, a very good run game that was very productive, and you scored on a big run, a 52-yard run from your run game. Why did you abandon that?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier,
Appreciate that, Drew.
he was trying to
Thank
get it
you.
back all in one day.
Yeah.
You know how to do all that. Y'all seen Brian? What Brian at? I ain't seen Brian.
Somebody check on my moderator, man. Make sure Brian good.
What Brian at, man?
Yeah.
Where Brian at?
I'm going to go Harbaugh, C-. I just don't think we pivoted fast enough. So it's like, we saw after the first, large run, I think it should have just been instant. Like, okay, this is working. Nothing else is working. We sticking with this.
Just running down their throat.
Yeah, the wait a minute. Yeah, the pivot just wasn't fast enough. As far as mentor goes, I'm gonna go C. And my reason for going C is not because of the 21 points. Not because of the 21 points, or it's because we didn't spot. Like I don't understand like why that was such a hard thing. We let Jackson Dart convert way too many third downs,
man,
with his feet.
And we knew it was coming. It was so elementary.
The offense that they running was so college, so, elite level high school. Like, what I'm saying? They had dumbed down that playbook. So my man had 2 reads, hand it off to Scatterboo or take off. And if all else fails, somebody is on a slant across the middle. Like, it was so easy, and we just didn't put anybody there to stop it. So for mentor, I'm going
And what did I tell you? I said if we get pressure up his face, he's gonna bail to his right. If he drops back, he's gonna bail to his right. And Tua was tearing him up every time. Every time he bailed out, Tua was tearing him up. You send the pressure down the middle on him, he's gonna bail.
Yeah, it was one time he didn't even see Thule coming. That's just
right in his ear hole.
But yeah. And then lastly, for Roman, man, I'm going I'm going F2. This game was very reminiscent of me of the Texans game, but it didn't have to be. I understood why it was in the Texans game. We just didn't have no options, nothing to do. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't do anything. So there really wasn't an alternative game plan that we could have, adjusted to. We didn't have nobody to hand off the ball or nothing. That wasn't the case this time. You had weapons all around the field. You just didn't use them properly. In addition to, you had a running back who you could see picking up steam, who was getting hot. You know what I'm saying? And you should have just manned the floodgates with giving him the ball. But so yeah, for me, for Roman as well. But looking for a big bounce back this week, bro.
The comments say,
don't forget IG, bro. Shout out to IG.
Yeah. He says, Guardian says, so how are you doing? How are you going to stop JD this week if we don't put anybody? It's different. We got a game plan. They couldn't game plan for Dart, right? Because Dart, they didn't have no film on him. So, I mean, you kind of just got to make in-game adjustments. With JD, you got a whole year of film plus the 2 games that he played in.
Mm-hmm.
So
if he plays, remains to be seen.
Yeah, hopefully.
Which still could be, you know what I'm saying, even we might be in a similar situation because there's not a lot of game film on Marcus Mariota or whatever, except for this past week. So we'll see. Hopefully we just adjust accordingly in real time rather than trying to stick with what we doing that isn't working. But yeah. What's the next segment, man? Fan rant line. They've been ranting like crazy.
Everybody want to sell a house.
Yeah. All episode been ranting. D says, how y'all feeling about Sunday game? Tap in on Friday, D. That episode will be tailored towards an upcoming game. This episode is strictly just about
post game
reaction. Yeah. What else they talking about over here? We got Amir says Mariota is mid-tier passer with wheels. Yeah, he's the same way. He gonna want to run. He don't want to stand there and pass the ball. A VP for VP says JD probably can't run as much as usual. He hurt. Drew Phillips says got to take care of the football better. Moses Marquez, does Zion need to be replaced? Who are we replacing him with? VP for VP says it's not just Dart. Defense seems to struggle against QB scrambles in general. And I would say all defenses do. I mean, that's the whole thing of having having a mobile quarterback is it just adds such a different dynamic to your play calling that it's hard to lock in.
That's what a discipline.
Yeah,
that's what a
keeping
discipline.
those lanes.
Yeah,
keeping that contained.
Yeah, the discipline of the O-line gotta be able to maintain their edges, set the running lanes, and not get too much upfield too soon.
So yeah, but yeah, that's all I got over here. Everybody, it looks like, is in universal agreement that the offensive line is a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, so there you have it.
Victory lap or tough loss. This is our first tough loss of the season.
Well, some of y'all took this hard.
Yeah, some of y'all did, bro. All is not lost, bro. We are 3-0.
Some of y'all took this hard, but
we are undefeated in the division. That's key.
Yeah,
that's key before anything.
Immense.
We are 3-0 in the division. That is a very important piece.
It's super hard, boy. Like, I don't know if y'all gonna make it through the season. Jeez Louise.
As long as we go 6-0 in the division, we're good, bro.
Yeah,
that's the home game.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are ghosts. Tap in on Friday, man. We going live on Friday to talk about the upcoming game, and we'll get into predictions and all kind of stuff and what's going on with the opponent at hand, the Washington Commanders. But y'all don't gotta crash out after every loss, man. Some stuff is just, you can't plan for Joe Alt to get hurt with an offensive line that's already missing Mekhi Becton and Rashawn Slater. Like, come on, y'all. Like, put it in context. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like during the game you about to get on the phone and call somebody to come sub in the moment. Like, it's not going to happen. So we got to roll out what we got on the roster. And I don't think, I mean, we made a move today, but again, I'll pose the question again. Who knows the guy that was signed today? Show of hands. If you thinking that that person is coming in and making immediate impact on Sunday, doubt it. Not so much.
Man, ain't played in 2 years.
I'm telling you. So we, you know what I'm saying? The offensive line is going to be the same one that was out there Sunday as it's going to be this Sunday. So we got to.
Well, Becton's going to be back. So Becton's going to be back.
But I mean, even still, he can't do it all. Becton can't play left and right tackle and guard. And
do you think he's going to go to left tackle?
And hike the ball on top of all of that. So
I think they have to move Trey Pipkins to left tackle.
You know what I'm saying?
And Jameer to right tackle.
So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, all is not lost, y'all. Jeez. Awesome. Chargers fan base is a funny fan base, man. But we didn't already been on this live for a while, so I won't even get into my deep dissertation on some of y'all.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Next up is our Friday show, where we break down the matchup with the Commanders, go through injury reports, sizable matchups, things to look for, party in the parking lot prior to the game, and having all the fans in the stands. Bro. I don't want to see no burgundy. I don't want to see no red yerb. I ain't coming off my stoop for that. You feel me?
Off my stoop for that.
Yeah, kid. Word is bond.
Word is bond, son. Word. VP for VP. We got to go back to New York. I need one more. Got to spin the block one more time.
Bro.
I need a 4-day situation this time to where we could just really get out there, immersed in the culture.
Bro, it was some wild stuff.
I'd be no more good. Come back to the show.
See, you ain't get on the subway, boy. I got on that subway.
Was they doing the dancing?
No, I wasn't on that train. I think that train gotta go. I think that train going in the hood. I was in a more workers train, but it still had some characters in the workers train. But it was when I got to the airport, man. Dude had on shoes, like designer shoe. He had a Balenciaga outfit on, and he had the biggest tennis shoes I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Good child.
I'm talking about the shoes were like, it was like running shoes, but they was like clown shoes. And they had like extra, bro, I'm going to find them shoes and I'm going to show you. And it's just like, boy, people, you can just put a designer name on it and idiots will wear it.
It's like, but these Balenciagas.
Bro, I was like,
Yo, you dead ass right now?
yo, whoever that was on that phone with old girl, bro, I wish I could play the recording because y'all need to hear that. It is just so
New
like,
York.
Yeah, 10,000 times New York, bro.
Drew said I call them mascot shoes.
Bro, I was like, she was going in so hard. I'm talking about, bro. And dude was just like, yeah, forget all that. She like, I'm filling out welfare papers, and you think I'm up here talking to somebody else?
Love. Expletive.
Racial slur. In the
Corrective
accent, that's what took me out was her
Yeah,
accent, bro. Oh, that's what they are. They call 6XLs. That's what they call 6XL sneakers, bro. They are bigger in person, and it's $1,200 for these sneakers.
Hell no, gotta put them in my mama name.
I think he had the 12XLs. So these shoes are so corny. They look like New Balances, but with just like a whole bunch of extra grip. Like you put some off-road tires on them.
You don't know fashion.
Yeah, I'm good on fashion, bro.
Fashion capital of the world,
You're. I did have a good cookie though, bro. That cookie was phenomenal. Brodie was too bougie to go get the cookie. That cookie was phenomenal.
Cookie was overrated.
You didn't even eat it. What are you talking about? That cookie was good. I went up to something for Lauren in East Village. Got a chocolate chip cookie that was so moist and crispy
Gavin?
on the outside and gooey on the inside. Yeah. But the Akiway sandwich, recommendation for the Akiway sandwich. It's for two people. That's not a one-person sandwich. It's like $18, and it's not a one-person sandwich, bro. Like, share that sandwich. Because if you eat that by yourself, you just a gluttonous.
Or you hungry.
Now, it's a big, hearty, filling sandwich, bro. I had the Philly cheese steak with chopped cheese on coconut, Akiway.
Turkey bacon.
Yeah. Bacon was fried and deep fried. The bacon was deep fried. You're like, you got to walk up there and be like, you just got to be mad aggressive, son. Yo, I'm next. Hey, give me a chopped cheese, Man, it was fun, man. New York was fun, man.
Yeah.
Random people just, and Brodie made it Times Square. We didn't make it Times Square. I didn't make it Times Square.
I made it to Times Square. Hollywood plus. If you know, you know.
Tyrese said, all QJ slang to get a $1.50 yurt. Yeah, 13 and 4.
Pack you up, son.
Pack you up, son. You know what I mean? Word is bond, son. I'm ill with a kid. I can't get over the female in the store. I'm talking about she's in the store at a table. She got papers all over the table. I don't know if she's filling out job applications or what. But
I don't even know what that table was. Like,
yeah, it was
like
random.
It was like a cafeteria room table inside the store. That it was just like, I don't know if you work here.
And then they got a whole half of a store that's like supposed to be a deli too. And it's like, I don't know what's going on over there, bro. And the shelves just seem conspicuous. It's just like they were neatly packed. Like I tell you, it's like North Korea. Like you're not supposed to buy anything off these shelves because it was like too neatly packed and it was just kind of misplaced. It's like, it was a lot of space and you got these shelves and there's a lot of space. And the dude on the grill.
In a minute, Tommy Egan gonna walk in and come collect.
Yeah. They're gonna give him a brown bag with a whole bunch of money in it or something. And the thing is, as famous as this place is, you got that little grill. That's all you got. What if happen if you get a rush of people? How you gonna make it the Akiway with 30 people in here? Crazy. I think I really do think it like had a trap door in there.
Storefront, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I gotta check my credit card, make sure I ain't
waiting
getting
for Tommy to walk through. It is cut.
Yeah, them chips. I had some chips. Them chips was good, crunchy too.
But
all right, man, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, man, get us out of here, Brodie.
We appreciate everybody for tapping in today, y'all. I know you upset. I know you hurt. Some of y'all in the comments saying the Chargers made you cry. Fix your face. You know what I'm saying? One loss. You'll be back on Sunday. And if you really feel so passionate about it, show up to the game. If you hurt, come support. pull up the sofa.
Yeah.
Come to the tailgate. We'll be back at it. You know what I'm saying? If you missed the first one, we running it back this week. Gate, come on out now. We're going to have the food. We're going to have the drink. We're going to have the music. We're doing a live show from out there. Same thing as the last time. If you missed it, talk to somebody who was there or go watch the videos on the page.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Yeah, I mean.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. Follow us on all social media platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on X, but we not on X. We're on IG. We're on Facebook. Whatever platform that y'all follow us on, do us a solid and go over to YouTube and at least subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
And wherever you listen to your podcast in the audio format, if you don't want to see our pretty faces, our handsome faces, you can listen to the audio version wherever. Spotify, iHeart, Odyssey, Apple, wherever you get Amazon, Audible, wherever you get podcasts at, we are there. So if you want to listen to the audio, you in the car, swerving lane to lane, add us there too. So you can take us in the car with you. So you don't have to be distracted looking at the YouTube video. You just put the audio on. You heard?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Vinny say y'all need someone to hold down the fort again. All means, Vinny.
Of course.
Pull up.
Pull up to the stoop. That's what we gonna call the mobile setup, the stoop. It's the stoop, y'all.
So yeah. But yeah, like I said, do us a solid. Follow us on
Man,
subscribe on YouTube. But
we'd have sit on somebody's stoop there to threw water out the window on us.
We'll be back on Friday for the upcoming game episode. Cole, you can come back then and we'll talk some ball then, but you're a little late today, my boy. So with that being said, man, it's been real. We appreciate y'all. And we out.
And we ain't talk about the random